Today we're going to be installing exclusive custom-made red carbon fiber on our Tesla Model 3 Highland. We got a trunk full of red carbon fiber product here. We're going to show you how to do the full installation. Super easy to install, but these are real, genuine carbon fiber. These are Japanese 3K version. We got it in gloss finish, and these are big, huge pieces. And we haven't seen real red carbon fiber in the past. We have done black carbon fiber matte or gloss, but the red one is a first for us. This is exclusive to Pimp My EV. These are handcrafted and custom fit. So it should fit like a glove, but they do come with 3M adhesive in the back. And as I said, look at these pieces. These are big. We can just cover the entire thing with one pieces instead of requiring little pieces, but I'm gonna show you what else they offer. So this is what we got and unboxed right now. Amazing. Look at all this carbon fiber, glossy, rayed, the detail is super shiny, high quality carbon fiber here, and you can get big pieces. So like the entire central console piece that covers the front wireless charger and the side panel all the way to the back. Or if you just want to get the wireless charger, you can just get this piece and cover that wireless charger and get the rest of the piece independently. They have so much options on their website. We have got armrest, the rear screen, we have got the front screen back cover. All of these are dash, so you can see this is the little dash piece that goes on the front, the actual dash. This is the all the way in the front. I'll show you where to install that. But look at the details that they put in, and all of these are the cup holders. We have got the center console pieces, and then these are all the door pieces there. So quite literally, we're going to be covering the front area with red real carbon fiber today. As I said earlier, this product came from Pimp My EV. Pimp My EV is our to-go Tesla accessory company for all custom Tesla needs. If you want to customize your Tesla and make it your own, that means, custom puddle lights where you can project whatever you want, like my channel logo or Tesla logo or license plate, anything that you want to project, you can customize it. They'll customize it for you, all the way to custom steering wheels. You can get all kinds of steering wheels, and they let you fine-tune the customization to the level that you can even choose the color of the stitching that goes on your steering wheel. That is how much you can customize it. They're located in Houston, Texas, with a US-based phone number that you can pick up during the day and call them for any custom needs, installation services, or just order updates or anything that you want to know. And full disclosure, they did send us all of this product free of charge to review in our channel. They are not paying us, sponsoring the video or anything, but we do earn a very small commission if you use our discount code and the product link in the description to check out at no additional cost to you, which greatly helps us bring videos like this in the future. Let's get started. Now let's start with this dash piece. It is just one giant piece with the 3M in the back, so should be super easy to install. All we have to do is remove this 3M adhesive sticker and we should be good to go. Something to note is they have these edges and lip that makes it snug fit. So when you put it in, it's not going to move around like some of the other dash covers we have seen where there is no lip, and then when you go in, it's going to move and slide and come off. So this should be a snug fit because the edge that you see here should even protect it from coming off. So this is super easy. As I said, we just have to remove this white piece or side, and then once that is removed, peeled off, we can go ahead and just stick this into our dash. So we have removed the entire cover in the back. Now we just have to align this. So you just make sure that the circular pieces face towards the front and it kind of grabs onto this. So align it, don't push it down. Just make sure that everything feels good here. It is in the right place. Kind of go around and pushing just a little bit. And then once you feel like it is a tight fit, everything is as expected, then you can go ahead and start pushing from all sides. Just hold it down for a little bit so that glue can attach to that piece there, the dash piece, and we should be good to go. If you're doing this in a cold day, I'm heating up my car right now just to make sure that the glue doesn't come off easily, and that should be it. So you want to go around and then make sure that you see that circular lip piece here. You want to make sure that you push it in so that this has a uniform pressure, and just hold it for about 10 seconds or so, a little bit more if you are doing this on a cold day. As I said, maybe heat up your car so that the glue can hold on to that dash piece, but you want to make sure that you push so it doesn't come off, and just push this down and go around and doing that everywhere on top and bottom. But this is what it looks like so far. I'm just impressed with the precision they put on this product. Look at the edges. They made this so good. It's like a glove fitting there and looks super futuristic and cool. Next, let's work on this piece here that covers this area all the way through. It is exactly the same deal with this. This is a long piece here and you have got this edge. We're gonna remove this 3M adhesive in the back and stick it, and it's gonna go like this. But if you look at this edge here, look at that curvature. I'm not sure how they created that curvature so good, because if we go closely and look at the car, that curvature that you see matches this one. So again, they engineered this really well. So again, super simple, just like the other one, there is the glue in the back. You wanna kind of place this so that you can set this in its place. Don't push it down. We are going to just align this so that it fits well inside. And once it is like a very tight glove fitting, then we are going to start moving this. Like right here, there is some gap, so we need to lift this and bring this closer. So let me align this a little bit better. It comes off. And once this is aligned, so we don't see it as much of that original piece, there you go. You want to look at the corners, make sure that everything is aligned well. Then only you want to go ahead and push this down to secure it in its place. You want to make sure that edge there is perfectly aligned before you press this down. And you want to press it and hold it for about 10 seconds, as I said. If you're doing it in a cold day, turn on the heater of the car so the glue kind of attaches to that area. Once it takes the shape here and you push it down, make sure that this is a nice fitting. As you can see, the edges and everything fit really well. You are gonna wanna run down and make sure you do that throughout. That looks pretty cool. Next, let's work on the back of this screen. So you have got this screen back here, just a bunch of 3M adhesive, super easy. So let's do the bottom one, the bigger pieces first. Remove all the 3M adhesive, slide it, and then we're gonna do the same thing with the top one. So as I said, these pieces are quite easy to put on the back of the screen. If you look at the curvature and everything, they align very well. We already removed the sticker. Now all we have to do is slide this in. You don't wanna push it down quite yet. You just wanna slide it in to make sure that it takes the shape of the cutout of the screen and everything, and then it is a snug fit. So you just wanna make sure that if you look at it here, it takes the shape of the screen. And if you look at it from the front, I'll show you what it looks like here in just a second. You don't wanna push it down too much because we may have to adjust this a little bit, but so far that's what it looks like. We're gonna push this and then we're gonna bring the bottom piece, it's a short piece, from the bottom. So we'll just insert this bottom piece from the bottom and then slide it up. And we just wanna make sure that there is no gap from the bottom and the top. So I'm seeing a little bit of a gap, so I may have to remove this and adjust it, but the idea is to remove that line as much as you can. So either sliding from the top or sliding from the bottom. Okay, so this is the best I could do. It looks pretty good, but you could see that little slit right here. No matter how much I tried, I couldn't close that gap. If you look at it, it's a little bit hard to close that gap. Looks pretty good from the back and from the front. If you look at it, it looks like I have a red highlight on my screen all around. So looks good. It protects it from the scratches in the back, and I'm happy with it. It's just I cannot get rid of that little slit right here. I don't know what else they could do to make this more of a precision fit. Sometimes it's just a car, right? I have had multiple Teslas and each of them have panel gaps, or some of the things are not exactly the same. So perhaps that's the issue, but I just couldn't close that in. Otherwise, it looks pretty good though, like all around. And this is what it looks like from the front, from outside. You can't even see that line. Now let's move on to the central console area. We have got these three pieces. So this one goes here, this one goes on the middle piece, this one goes on the side piece. And then of course, we have got cup holder here where this piece goes on the cup holder area. So we're gonna install that. Let's start with this piece and then we're gonna make our way through here. So just like anything else, again, this has the sticker in the back that you want to remove so you can expose the glue. And as I said before, heated up the car because I'm doing this on a super cold day just so that the glue can stick. So this piece is a little bit tricky because we have to first insert this just enough so we can align it with this piece, and it may take a little bit of trial and error. So if you look at it, this one perfectly aligns here. I'm able to push this down. So you do gotta insert it here and make sure that everything is in there. It has a little lip on the side. You wanna make sure that that is not, you know, one way a little bit off or the other way, because this is not gonna slide if that is the case. So you wanna slowly put this in, and once you are satisfied, then you can push this in to make sure that it will come out. So here, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit slower because now this area may be tight depending on if you have ever removed this or not. Mine, I have removed it in the past, so maybe that area is a little bit loose, but you wanna just align it perfectly so that this looks very fitted, right? Like it's like a fitted sheet here. It looks really good, but just wanna be careful about that here. Once you align it and everything, you're happy with it, then just push it down on all around, and that should be it. Next, we're gonna work on this piece here, and this piece is a little bit easier because it doesn't slide in with this fully open. There's no gap here, so then we just need to install this and then make sure that we can slide this piece in. So that's gonna be the tricky part, making sure that this fully slides in and go in without any issues, but that's what we're working with here. Now, just like before, we're gonna remove the stickers here and then put it in. Now we're just going to align this piece here on the top, making sure that there's no gap or any weird sides. And as I said, you can adjust this by removing it as many times as you need before you fully press this down. And carefully, you want to position it, and once you find the area, then you can push it in and hold it down for a little bit. Make sure that you can slide this out. There you go. Maybe just a little bit here, which I fear that is going to be the case no matter what you put on top here. This is probably going to need a little bit of help coming out. So look at it here. It's probably not going to fully come out, and we have seen that in the past just because this is such a precision fit, and then now we are adding another layer on top. So just probably the reality of this. This is really good, fits perfectly, just that is going to need a little bit of help coming out right there. And then there is this piece here, same deal. You want to remove the backing, and then we're going to simply install this one right here. So this piece has a little bit of a lip here that is gonna go on the back, and then this straight piece is gonna go on the front. But with this one, we wanna make sure that we leave a little bit of a gap here. We wanna make sure that this piece doesn't touch this piece, because this piece here needs to go and slide underneath. So we just wanna be careful and make sure that we are covering it, but at the same time leaving enough space so it doesn't interfere with this moving piece here. So we want to slide this in, and once we just slide the top before we put the bottom piece in, we want to do a test to make sure that this piece here, there you go, it can fully slide it in and come out. There's no interference. So that is what we are checking here. Now this is good to go. We can go ahead and push down the rest. And that's it. Finally, we have this cup holder piece. If you look at it, this is the larger area that goes here, and then the smaller area goes on the back. And you guessed it, we got to remove all of this backing, and then we're going to be ready to install. Now we are ready to slide this in. So again, you don't want to press it down. You want to carefully slide, let it take its place here. There's a notch that goes on the outer end here, and just want to slide it. It's a pretty snug fit, but most importantly, you want to make sure that the back here is good to go. This piece here, it is extremely critical that once this goes back, you want to push it a little bit back, and then you look at it here, you want to make sure that all of this is flushed. That's where we're going to have issues otherwise. So this is good to go, and if you look at it, this does go in and it goes out without any issues. Here is the progress so far. We did all 3 of these pieces. We can slide this piece by pushing it down, and there you go. We got the cup holder. We push this out, and it's a little bit of help, and then we are good to go. So all of this is good to go. And finally, we have this piece here, which doesn't have any glue or anything. Makes sense because of the leather, but it just slides in just like that all around, and that's it. Super good. You can lift the armrest and check here as it takes the shape, and it doesn't have any glues or anything, and wow, that is amazing. It fits really good and makes the center console look really cool. So next we're gonna install this giant piece in here, and the benefit of these big pieces are that they don't require much fitting in. And I haven't even removed this 3M adhesive yet. I just wanted to show you how well this fits without even using the glue. So if you wanted to just avoid putting that glue down, this may actually work where it would just stick in its place and then just hold it down. Look at that, like that doesn't even have a glue, and this is good to go. Like, you don't even need glue to put this together, but of course, if you wanna take off that 3M adhesive and permanently install this, but I just wanna show you, even with the temporary one, this fits really well, and of course, all of this work without any issues. So I'm gonna show you close up what that looks like. It fits super well. I love these big pieces. That's one of the biggest benefits you get with Pimp My EV and this large carbon fiber piece. You don't have to do a lot of fit and finish. This fits really well. Now this is what I'm talking about. I didn't even peel off the adhesive sticker, and this thing just took the shape really well, and this is pretty stuck in there. So if you look at it, even the corners there and everything, they made it such a precision fit with this big giant panel here that this is good to go even without the adhesive. So now imagine with the adhesive, this is just going to stick there. But if you don't want to put the adhesive, then you don't have to. Like, I'm probably just gonna leave it like that. It's not like I'm gonna yank that out anyway. So that's what it looks like. My camera is not doing a justice of how good this actually looks close up here. The glossy red carbon fiber finish, it almost looks like that whole center console came as a red center console. That's how well everything is snug fit there. Now our final center console piece is the cover for the screen, so that there's no space here that looks different than the rest, and it doesn't even have any 3M adhesive or anything. This actually just slides in just like that, and it takes the shape of the screen. So that's how that works. We're gonna fit this a little bit more from the bottom, but once this is good, it's just going to fit like a jacket around there, and everything is a red carbon fiber. So that is what this screen looks like here. Looks pretty cool. I think this cutout could use some help. I think they cut a little bit too much, but overall a good shape, and it fits well, so not complaining here. As you see, the big giant piece fits in well, the top and everything, and with this, everything is red up front too. Next, we're gonna work on this giant piece that actually goes on the very front on your dash. Same deal. If you look at it, it has got that 3M adhesive in the back. We're gonna peel it off, and then we'll be able to install this. This goes all the way in the front. So this piece actually goes right here and slides into its place. So just be careful not to scratch the headliner piece there, but it essentially just goes around and slides into this location, and you just have to press it down and fit it, but that's where it goes. Now this is what it looks like. So it takes the shape on the edge there, and then everything is covered all the way in the front with the carbon fiber, and it goes all the way to the other side. So it matches with the rest of the carbon fiber that you have got going on here. That black thing is just a shadow of my sticker there, but that is what it looks like. Now, a couple of things that I'm not sure about is how much reflection I'm gonna get, because I could kind of see there some of the reflection, just the red reflection going up there. It's a cloudy day, but that may be of a concern. So if that is a concern for you, maybe this is not the piece that you want to get, all the way the front piece, or if you want to get the matte version. So I am not 100% sure if I'm going to keep that piece, but the rest of this It's amazing, looks great, and if you are into carbon fiber and you absolutely want that piece, then that is an option for you, and it's a giant piece, so you don't even have to worry about breaking it up or anything in the middle. It's one whole piece. Now let's move on to the doors. So these smaller pieces are for the rear doors, and then the big pieces are of course for the front doors. And one that just has that one hole is for the passenger side, and then this is the driver side because it has got all the windows control. So let's start with the passenger side and then we'll do the rest. So this is super easy. All you have to do is slide this in here, just like that, and you're good to go. So the passenger side door is all done. I think they need to make this cover. I believe they do. Maybe they just didn't send it to me, but that would be great. So this is good. We want to operate this to make sure that the emergency latch works, which in this case it does, but super easy. Same thing with the driver's side door. We peeled off that adhesive from the back, and we're simply going to slide this into its place. So align this, make sure it goes on all the notches and everything here, and then once everything is good to go, we can go ahead and push this down. Super easy, and it fits perfectly. Now rear door is exactly the same. As I said, we just want to align this, and the straight piece goes towards the edge, and this curved piece goes towards the handle here, and we just push this in. Just make sure that this is aligned well everywhere. Really easy. Then we just push it in to secure it. The other side, exactly the same. We're just going to push this in and align to make sure that everything is good to go. Now there's just two more pieces left to install, one on this buttons and the other one on the other side. And again, remove the adhesive there, and we will simply insert this in, align it so that you can see all the buttons and all the edges are aligned. Make sure there is no weird gap or anything, and then we will simply push this in. And while you're pushing it in, the buttons are being pushed, which is a good sign that this is working, but just know that I can do that now. So all of that is working. Now this side is done. Let's do the same thing on the other side. You just have to insert this where it belongs, right here. And then once everything is aligned, you can go ahead and push this. When you're pushing it, you may press the button, so things will start happening. Just keep that in mind. But there you go. This should be good to go. So as I said in the beginning, the intention of the video is to show you what each of these pieces look like when it is installed here. Now, if you think that this is too much red, too much carbon fiber, let me show you what happens when we remove this side piece and just install that wireless charger piece in there, so that you'll have a little bit of black and maybe it won't look as red if you're into that. But I just wanted to show you what it looks like with and without. Let me now remove that piece and then just do the wireless charger piece and then show you what that looks like. Now we have removed that giant piece here, and this is the piece that just goes on the wireless charger area here. Of course, I haven't removed the adhesive, just to show you what this looks like here. Just wanted to place it in, and that is what this one looks like. Now this is without that big piece. We did cover the wireless charger there with the smaller piece, and I think that actually looks better, right? Comment below your thoughts. Which one looks better? The one without the big piece or with the big piece? I think that looks really cool. Of course, we have got our door there. We've got that piece, the front piece. The steering wheel one looks pretty cool. All of that with the ambient light and the back cover. Yeah, that looks awesome. So what are your thoughts about these red carbon fiber products? To me personally, I like them, I love them because I'm a big fan of the color red. I've had 3 Teslas, all of them have been red. I heavily customize my cars, and that's my job, to show you where things go and how it looks when I install it, so that you can take a look at during my videos and decide if it is for you or not. So just because I went all out doesn't mean you have to get all of this product. You can customize, pick and choose what you want. I just wanted to show you what exists out there. I think the red carbon fiber looks really cool in my car. I'm gonna probably keep all of the products except for probably this front one. I fear that there's gonna be a little bit more reflection than I wanted because it's a glossy carbon fiber all the way in the front, but everything else looks really cool and I'm gonna keep it in my car. Definitely adds to the aesthetic and I like looking at it. I like making my car my own, how I like it, and this is definitely a product that allows me to do that. Now I do wanna acknowledge that carbon fiber modification of any type that you do on your car, whether it be a ABS carbon fiber, fake carbon fiber, real carbon fiber, it is going to be pricier in comparison with other average Tesla accessory that we review in our channel. So that is a fact, and we have seen that with all the other carbon fiber products we have reviewed in the past. So I will let you be the judge if this is worth it for you or not. And that is why I always say not everything is for everyone, right? If you're really into carbon fiber products and you want to customize your Tesla with big carbon fiber pieces, red, beautiful carbon fiber pieces, then this is a product for you. But if you're not interested on product like this and you're just interested in other electronic products that we review in our channel, then this is not for you. So I'll let you be the judge. It is my job to show you what exists in the market and how you can customize your Tesla, how you can make your Tesla better. But again, not every accessory is for everyone. So please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, your likes, your dislikes, any feedback for Pimp My EV, any feedback for me, anything that you want to let me know, please do so in the comment section. It also greatly helps us with our engagement. If you even put a thumbs up down there, smiley face, good job, anything helps because we rank higher in YouTube's algorithm with those engagement. That means we can bring more and more videos like this in the future. Thank you so much for watching this video, for your continuous support to the channel. If you found it helpful, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, turn on the notification, and please come back again soon. Thank you.